Can you guys? No. Pete, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Yep, we hear you, Jess.
All right, I didn't start the meeting yet, so we're not gonna talk, okay? Well, maybe we can say hi and all that kind of stuff, but we're not gonna talk about anything important.
All right,
And I didn't start recording yet, so I just wanted to make sure we were on. And I see John is gonna be online, and Josh is gonna be online.
So this is it.
This is it. So I can definitely move away from Brett here, because
No Jesse, no.
Jesse's online. Pete, I don't know, Pete.
Yeah.
John. Ed is gonna be, he told me he was gonna be. Yes.
Hey, Jess, you got a real bad echo there.
I know. I can try to move this over here. It is awful.
Oh, that's a lot better.
That's better, Jess.
yeah, way better.
Yeah.
I'll sit like this the whole night.
No, we lost her.
Well, there's no echo.
Yeah, really.
Hey, guys, hear me now? I'll be right back.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Is that better?
Oh, a lot better. Thank you.
Oh, no, that will not do. That thing is not looking at me all night. I'm telling you that right now. Kat, say something.
Does it turn and look at me when I speak?
No.
Oh, heck no, that is not happening. What is looking at me? Is it not connected? Hold on. I'm happy we didn't start recording that.
Can you move it farther down? Yes. Farther down. Or-
Can you guys still hear?
Yes.
All right. Why isn't it looking at them?
How about now? Does it look at me when I'm talking now?
No.
Oh,
It's still got Jesse in the.
that's not gonna do.
You can't just turn it, Jess, and point it at.
No, I don't. Sorry, guys.
I didn't know if you used to back to that virtual stuff.
Some are,
Let me
some
see what
aren't.
happens if I turn it.
Well, the camera's on top, so
Oh,
it
you know
shouldn't
what?
matter.
Maybe the video is not connected to this. It's connected to my computer. Oh, so hold on. That must be what it is.
Ah.
Darn it.
Well,
Come on, Jeff.
how's it going, guy?
It's getting all shifts with birds.
Camera, hour.
But it's better than the alternative.
Here we go, guys.
There it goes.
There we go. Now you get to see this.
Now does it look at me?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
See you back.
Is that a good thing?
Yes. All right, so. All right, so it is 7:33, Pat, whenever you are ready, I will. Oh, never mind, it's already recording, so I guess I have to edit this video of the last couple minutes.
Okay, I'd like to call the regular meeting of the Oxford Planning and Zoning Commission for Tuesday, January 4th, 2022, to order at 7:33
Yeah, some for good.
PM. Let's open with the pledge of allegiance. allegiance to
To the flag, of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty. and
God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, let's do a roll call, starting with somebody online.
Dan Wall is here.
Pizza Brass here.
John
Josh.
Kerwin,
Joshua Dykstra.
And I see Jesse.
Am I unmuted? Can you guys hear me?
Got you now,
Yep.
Jesse.
Yeah, I'm here. Jesse Shermer here.
All right. I don't see Ed yet.
Brett Oldbury's.
Pat Cocherella.
And Jessica Pennell.
Okay, we do have a quorum. I'm gonna seek, Josh for Ed.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Somebody's trying to connect.
Okay. You said Jess?
Somebody's trying to connect. I don't know if it's, somebody's connected here.
Says Jim on our end.
Yeah, it says Jim. I
Maybe
don't-
it's John Roll, Ed Rowland.
I don't know. They're not, sorry. Ed's not here, is he?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So we're on item number 5, which is public hearings. The first item is recess public hearings. Item number 1, Z-21-133, 60 Oxford Road. Owner and applicant Pitcon Holdings LLC. This has been recessed to Tuesday, January 18th, 2022.
And, right, the next thing is new public hearings,
None,
future public hearings.
none.
Regular meeting business, do we have any amendments to the agenda?
Not
No.
that I'm aware of.
Okay. Audience of citizens, items not listed on the agenda.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I noticed that there's 3 applicants.
Yeah.
So, come on.
Okay. Anybody online? Anybody online? Audience of citizens, going once, going twice, okay, moving on. Correspondence,
We have one letter from Lisa Foster dated December 1st, 2021 regarding Riverview Drive. To the town of Oxford Planning and Zoning Commission, 46 Oxford Road, Oxford, Connecticut, 06478. To whom it may concern, we would like to kindly ask that the commission please look into the matter to release the deed for Riverview Drive in Oxford and accept that deed into their land records. According to Article 4, Board of Selectmen, Section 4-3, Special Power of the Town Charter, the road was to be accepted into town record after 15 days of acceptance by the Selectmen's office. It is believed that Riverview Drive's deed is still being held by the town attorney, and we have been accruing taxes on a parcel that should have been moved to the town approximately 2 years ago. I appreciate your attention and effort on this matter. Many thanks, Lisa Foster, dated December 1st, 2021.
let me comment on that.
Okay.
Jess, would you just check with the selectmen's office and the town attorney? Because this makes kind of no sense to me.
I would think that it sounds like we already accepted the road, but it never, yeah,
Let the town
I'll
attorney
check.
work that out.
yeah, and I'll look into
And then we'll
that.
make
Kevin.
whatever decision we have to make.
Okay,
And we also have a memorandum, I believe.
Yeah, so we have a second item, a memorandum from the Board of Selectmen regarding appointments and reappointments. Date is December 20th, 2021, to Margaret West Maynard, Town Clerk, CCing the P and Z Commission regarding P and Z Commission reappointments. At the Board of Selectmen's meeting of December 15th, 2021, the board moved the following. Appoint Ed Rowland to the Planning and Zoning Commission with a term to commence immediately and expire on November 21st, 2023. Reappoint Josh Dykstra to the P and Z Commission as an alternate with a term starting 1/1/22, or term starting immediately, and expire on December 31st, 2023. Please contact this office should you have any further questions.
That's it. Okay, let's see, under old business, we've got the proposed amendment to the zoning regulations.
I wasn't able, did we already approve that? Is that done?
No, what happened at the last meeting was we asked the town attorney to bring it up to the first selectman or to the board of
Okay, so
selectmen and
he-
come up with something.
All right, because he sent me something. So he sent me our original thing.
All right, let's table this to the next meeting then.
And then in the interim, I'll attach it to a memo and send it to Kelly
Yeah, that's,
to give to the selectmen.
yeah,
Okay, I wasn't sure exactly what,
Well, I think what we had discussed was that at the last meeting, it was like, how come we can't just move this along?
right, yeah.
You know, we weren't asking for anything, and then it was talked about that usually the board of selectmen are the ones who make a move on this. And we said, well, let's just try to push this forward. So the town attorney was going to get with the board of selectmen to get in front of them and come back to us with some language.
All right, so I'll send something to
yeah,
the selectman's office tomorrow.
okay.
Okay, I see.
Pat, can I just jump in here for a second?
Certainly, just state your name, please.
Yeah, it's John Kerwin. Is this I don't have the agenda. I apologize in front of me. Was this the moratorium?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we never voted on whether to approve the moratorium or not. And I think Brett's right. The last time we spoke about it, we were going to we have to deliberate and vote on it.
Okay,
If we say no, we're not going to approve the moratorium, then it goes forward. I don't think at this point there's any language that we need. We've already proposed the moratorium. That's the language. It just delays the action for a period of 2 years if we approve it. So the last time when it was brought up at the last meeting, the discussions we had were, we can really move forward at this point.
okay.
We can deliberate. I don't know if this is the correct forum though, because no one can really hear. So we
Right.
might want to do it when we're back in full session, but we don't need any input from the Board of Selectmen. They need our approval if we do in fact approve the moratorium. It's in our hands now to either say yay or nay.
Thank you, John.
Okay.
Why don't we put this on the agenda for the next meeting?
Okay, so I'll
Hopefully
just,
everyone will be here then.
okay. Yeah. All right, so then I won't send anything to anybody. We'll just put it on the agenda for the next meeting. Right?
Yeah, for a vote on
Yeah.
whether to approve or deny the moratorium.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
old business, other matters, none. New business, scheduled public hearing, none.
None, yeah.
New business, other, it's listed on here that show cause hearing, but nobody's here for that, so we'll table it till the next meeting.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, zoning enforcement, Steve, are you here?
No, he's not here.
Okay, so we'll pass on that. For the minutes, why don't we table those till everybody has a chance to read them and stuff?
Get them.
Okay, we have invoice from Mavis and Young. What
Yes,
is that
we do.
invoice?
Yeah, it's on the back here. So we have an invoice from Mavis and Young dated November 30th, 2021, in the amount of $1,530. It was for 13 and a half hours, as well as 4.5 hours. It looks like watch paving of Oxford Greens roads, et cetera. So $1,500 to watch for the paving of roads?
I guess it's required that the engineer watch them do that.
Really?
Been an engineer.
I know, right?
That's something, that's interesting, but it's something we might look into. So I'll entertain a motion to pay this. Anyone? Motion to
Make a
pay?
Motion to look into it.
I'll second that to look into it.
Yeah, I'll second the motion to look into it.
All right, okay.
Yeah, it just seems,
all in favor to research this?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion carries.
Other business, this is a pre-application review of use of property located at 55 Old State Road pursuant to section 7-159B of the Connecticut General Statutes.
Okay, section 7-159B, pre-application review of use of property. Notwithstanding area provision of the general statutes, prior to the submission of an application for use of a property under chapters 124, 126, 440, and 541, or any other provision of general statutes authorizing an authority, commission, department, or agency of the municipality to issue a permit or approval for the use of such property, such authority, commission, department, or agency, or authorized agent thereof may separately, jointly, or any combination conduct a pre-application review of a proposed project with the applicant at the applicant's request. Such pre-application review and any results or information obtained from it may not be appealed under any provision of the general statutes and shall not be binding on the applicant or any authority, commission, department, agency, or other official having jurisdiction to review the proposed project. Does the applicant understand this?
You.
Yes. Okay. The applicant acknowledges that he understands that. Proceed.
Did you happen to have the opportunity to read the correspondence, or would you like me to read it to the record?
Do I have it?
I think we have it, and I think Jessica, you sent it, is that correct?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Did everybody get that from,
It's in the record.
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, so did you read it?
Yes.
Okay, so, I'm just looking for some direction on the use.
Just for the record, state your name and address.
Raymond Reynolds, 55 Old State Road, Oxford, Connecticut. I'm just looking for some direction from the,
this thing has to pick you up,
okay. Do you mind if I
with your
sit
voice.
down?
No, let me bring you a chair up here,
That would be
a little bit closer to this, because it's your word at time.
Yes,
All right.
we can see it.
I know, but I need to hear him better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Jess, while he's getting situated, if I can just ask, is this a commercial district or is this the,
Commercial, yes.
It is the commercial.
okay, thanks.
Which is stated in that letter, commercial zone in town of Oxford. It's for doggy daycare. And I looked through the regulations, I'm pretty familiar with them. I didn't see anything relating to that, no surprise, because they're a relatively new concept. I found like child and adult daycare, which is, I'm not drawing any assimilation between people and dogs, but more of the traffic and the use, pick up, drop off type thing. I just couldn't find it, so I didn't know what direction to go. Should an application be made and considered, because it's, I don't see it anywhere in the regulations, that specific use. And what latitude does the commission have if in fact that, I mean, can I submit an application if they review it and everything and they deem that it fits within that zone? Could they approve it? Can they also find that it doesn't fit within that zone or not? I get it, but I'm just more looking for the protocol of what should be done, because these people would like to lease or rent the property, but obviously they don't want to do that without knowing this first. I can understand that. I wouldn't want it either. So I'm just kind of doing some initial legwork and getting a feel for the commission.
Will there
what
be
they
any
think.
overnight boarding?
Was that?
Will there be any overnight boarding of the dogs or strictly
I don't
daycare?
know. I don't know enough to know that. If there was, because I looked into other ones, all I can go with them that I've seen, there's a lot of them along the shoreline. I found probably 15 of them from Madison all the way down to Westport. Surprisingly, they're all either on or right off of Route 1.
Do you have any names of any of them that we can kind of research it?
No, I just put in Google doggy daycare and a zip code. To answer your question, being that I'm not a principal, I don't know to have them overnight. But what I do know is looking at the other ones, yes, they do have some overnight as well for people to go away. Everything is done inside the premises. There's no outside. All the other ones, you know, everything is inside. Any activities they have, other than walking, they walk during the day outside, obviously.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
this is similar to the cat house we have on 67 on the other side of Town Hall, where they board cats.
That's a vet.
that's a veterinary clinic for cats.
But they
That's
also
not
board cats, don't they? When people go on
I'm not-
vacation?
That's part of the hospital, the veterinary hospital.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right, and I have that in my correspondence, just as an example.
yeah.
But just as much as you know, I don't know anything about it, what it does, what the approval process was. Again, just throwing in a simulation. I didn't do the research on that.
Pat, I did a little research today. If you have,
Yeah,
Go ahead, John, because I did as well. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead, Dan.
Oh, go ahead.
Dan, go ahead. Dan, go ahead.
Oh, anyway, so I found a couple of nearby. There's one in Beacon Falls, one in Ansonia. But from what I can tell, there's nothing overnight. It's just as it states. So,
Yeah.
That's what I found.
where was that one?
There was one in Beacon Falls and there was one in Ansonia.
Yeah, I saw the one in Beacon Falls. I didn't research that big time. But I know there's one there, you know, where it's located. And, that's right on 42, I think,
Correct.
over by, right there by the entrance to Route 8. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah. And
Yeah, a lot of things went in and out of there. And then they have a vet down the road too, but they moved, so I'm not quite sure.
I board my dog at St. Paul's.
but again,
Yes.
what I could tell, Pat, I saw nothing about anything overnight. It was just, as it states, daycare.
Pat, I took a look at some of the regulations of towns closer down. There's a lot more of these. They're not overnight. They're just, daycare for, basically for people that own pets that work and don't want to leave their dogs home. I think the easiest way for the prospective applicant to go forward, if you look through Article 7, it really doesn't fit. It's not a vet's office. And obviously it's not an adult daycare. A simple text amendment for, daytime pet bordering or dog canine bordering, just a brief section as a text amendment for a special exception. I don't think there'd be much opposition. I understand the purpose behind the business. Obviously, it has to be, I think it's more appropriate as a special exception so the commission can have some control as to, setbacks and other businesses in the area. You don't want to interrupt other businesses with dogs making noise, but I don't see a lot of opposition potentially with a text amendment. I think it could probably get through fairly quickly. It would be a simple text amendment for, kennel, daytime kennel, canine boarding as a special exception, just that language, like I just said.
Yeah, something of that sort.
Yeah, I can't say kenneling, this type of kenneling, and I looked online also, is highly regulated by the, under 22A, under the Department of Environmental Agriculture. I forget the name, but so there are a lot, once he would get approved, assuming he gets approved by zoning, he then has to go and get all sorts of approvals from the state and from the Department of Environmental Protection to actually be able to border dogs. He has to have so many feet and, so many kennels, the floors have to be made of a certain substance. It's fairly regulated. So, but as for zoning, it would be a simple text amendment.
So, are you done?
Yeah.
So your suggestion, and I'm
I'm kind of liking that, would be to make application for a text amendment, and they could craft the text amendment based upon what their use would be, and then present it to the commission under a text amendment change or addition, I don't know which. And then
Yeah.
that's how you would review it.
Yeah, and just so I can amplify on that, because you don't want it to be so specific that you're spot zoning. So that's why I suggested the special exception. So you want to just narrow, like I said, a text amendment that says, you know, if you look at section 7.3, the special exceptions in the commercial zone, if you want to write that down, it would be 7.3.18, and it would just be, the language would be something simple like daytime boarding or kenneling of canines or dogs and cats. I don't know, you don't really need cats, I think. You can just, they're parasites. You can leave them with, you know. Obviously, I fall on the dog side. But it would be basic, simple language like that. And then that allows the commission to, you know, to grant the special exception and kind of tailor it. That's the application for the special exception would be the one that would be narrowly tailored to your tenant's use. You know, if you come in with a text amendment that's specific to that specific use, that would run afoul of a prohibition on spot zoning. You can't zone for a specific, you can't change the regulations for a specific piece of property for a specific use.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. The application for the zone text, I'm saying addition, I don't think anything will be changed, would be to detail out what this is, what's permissible of this use in the commercial zone.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And where you go from there is where you go from there.
What-
You know, just like they detail out daycares or adult daycares, there's a detail to what it is. Yeah, you don't want to make it such a small box, so only one thing's fitting into it. I get what you're saying.
If you look at like the permitted uses in some, it's places of worship, child and adult daycare, those are the uses that are listed. So it just needs to be simple like that. The application is where it gets detailed and they spell, the application or the actual special exception is where they get detailed.
Yeah, add the extra line under, you know, those things. Then the application itself for the special exception is where you detail so many square feet, blah, 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 all that other stuff.
Well, let me see if I'm understanding you. I'm getting away from special exception because if a doggy daycare is specified as a permissible use in the commercial zone, it won't need a special exception anymore.
You might have a little bit more opposition with getting that past the board. I think with this type of a use, where you
Yeah,
have.
but you're asking me to give a text amendment change.
Yeah,
Or an
but you can do a text
Would
amendment.
be under
permitted
special
use.
exceptions. Not,
Oh, okay,
Okay.
so that would be under special exception. So it would be this use, detail a little bit, and it would only be done under special exception.
Yep,
So it'd be a
7.3.
two-step process.
yes,
So it'd be a two-step process.
yeah. First you change the regulation, and then you come in with the specific
Can
application.
those be done concurrently?
Pardon?
Can they be done concurrently?
I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how we did, the plaza down there. They came in with their permit and the special except, and the,
Right.
text change.
Yeah,
Okay, and I'm not sure, you know, on the specifics of
Yeah.
it, there may be overnight boarding, because I looked at the ones I Googled up on the shoreline, and they do, but it's all inside. So,
I don't know, run this by the rest of the members here, or what would you think of coming in again with the applicant for a pre-app? So he can give us more detail. You're the property owner.
Right.
You're not the principal of the,
right, and I just, like I said, I looked at other ones along the shoreline,
right,
of which this individual owns two. I don't know if they're the two that I looked at in the realm of looking at 10 or 12 of them, but I know a multitude of them, they have packages for, you know, every day or every 3 days, not overnight. They drop them off, pick them up like a daycare.
Yeah.
But they do offer, if somebody's going on vacation, that you can, the people are familiar with it, with their dog there, they do offer that, which kind of makes sense.
okay.
But And I know those other ones are all indoors, but that's, again, I don't know enough of, one thought I have is veterinarian. Do they have a veterinarian? Because if they did have a veterinarian, well, that is permissible by special exception in the commercial zone, which would eliminate any change, and they would just come in and say, I'm gonna have a veterinarian at doggy daycare, which essentially is an offshoot of the veterinarian. But I don't know what their full intentions are.
You probably need a little more information from them.
Yeah,
That's why I say if it'd be better for them to come in and chat with us.
no,
I mean, it's up to you.
no, that'll be up to them. And, I know, I got a lot, I learned a lot here tonight. At least I know what direction to go.
Yeah, thanks.
And then get some verbiage, request to get some verbiage in there, and then apply for it under the new verbiage, under special exception. That sounds like it will be the proper route to go. And then they could detail out what it was, and, the commission can make their decision. That's in their hands. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ray.
Right, I can let you know when the video is up on YouTube, and you can let the applicant know and they can go watch it if you want.
Okay, cool,
Okay.
excellent. Thank you, Jess.
Is there any other thing?
See, I
anyone-
apologize for not recognizing you.
Oh, it's not a problem, Ray.
15, 20 years, I dropped 35 pounds, looks like you did it better than me.
I did. So you look good. Thanks.
How about?
Oh, me? Probably 85.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless
I appreciate it.
you.
Thank
Feel a
you.
lot better?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Every pound helps.
Yeah, I met my goal,
Meeting, let's go.
now I want to do 10 more.
I agree.
I moved the goal.
Okay, is there,
See you later, man, see you later.
Good
Take
night.
care.
Thank you.
is there any other business anyone would like to talk about? The commissioners online, is there any other business anyone would like to talk about?
All set?
Nope.
Then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
All right, guys,
You all
stay
have a
on.
good 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, have a good one.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Did Ed ever,
I'm not sure what his name is.